Welcome to Attican Plays Pharaoh, A New Era. Alright, hi, this is Attican and welcome to Series 1, Episode 48 of our playthrough of Pharaoh, A New Era, the campaign missions. We are on Rowarty. This is a revisit, and this is actually part 4 of that revisit. And in the last episode, we really expanded our economy. We started creating and exporting beer. We added taxation. We put in the city palace and added tax collectors. And this is not about the economy, but to stabilize the god situation, we put the temple complex into Seth, and we started sandstone import. So we're doing very well in getting our easy for you to say, sandstone for our mausoleum. And then we went across the river here. We got a lot done. We went across the river here and set up a nice big brick works so that we could get a bunch of bricks lined up over here. Let's let this run a little bit so we can see what our employment situation looks like. We got a little unemployment. Let's go ahead and put in one more gathering up the bricks. Set another one on get. Okay, so we've got bricks. We've got workers working on our first monument. We've been asked, Kadesh wants some money. We'll send it to them, and we're looking pretty good. It's still, everything we do, the money's tight, and I feel like it's a sign that maybe we're doing okay. Maybe that we're playing this reasonably well, because in any game like this, if your money is just getting out of control, you have tons and tons and tons of it. Either you're really in great shape and you've really got it under control, or you're just not moving fast enough. You're not spending and investing. So we're trying to spend and invest, but we're having to wait like every year because we have such. It's just so sad what we have now. This should be a new import export season. So this ship right here. Oh, he bought reeds. Could that be? Oh, he's in the process of doing his thing. So he sold us some sandstone, and now we've got a trading route to Kadesh. And so what did he end up doing? So look at this. He bought all the reeds they'll take, all the pottery they'll take, all the papyrus they'll take, and 100 clay. And probably sold us 16 sandstone. The second ship will come later, sell us the rest of the sandstone for that year, which will be like, 9 or something like that. Yeah, they only do 25 a year. Sell us 9 and then probably buy some clay, and that'll be the end of that. But anyway, look at the money. That's good. So everything's a little better. Having the taxes helps. Having the town start to evolve a little bit's better. It's all, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now, let's see. What do we want to accomplish in this one? Well, obviously, now it's a function of let's keep this going and get these pyramids built. That's the next thing we need to do. And we've got, as we have unemployment, we can start bringing on. For example, we can get another storage yard, and we can start accepting wood, and we can get a woodcutter out here. In ultimate irony, I'm going to knock down some trees so we can put in a woodcutter. Okay, so he'll start working on that. That way, when we put our carpenters in, we'll be good to go with that part. We'll have to have carpenters, stonemasons, and bricklayers for our 2 pyramids out here. I did notice, too, that this is not irrigated. And the other thing, we need to have 1, 2, 3. We need to have some get all limestone. And we need to go back over here, and I thought we put one in to accept it. Maybe right here. Yes. Now, did we start importing it? That's a good question. We did not. So we've got 4 total yards taking limestone. 3 gets and the 1 here at the dock. So let's go with, even though this is a land trade, we put it here so that our land trader could come in, sell us the limestone, buy some beer, and get on his way, so we could keep that moving and make sure we got maximized import-exports. So we have 3 yards, which would be 96. So let's import limestone to maintain 96. That should work great. And we're getting a nice stockpile of bricks in advance. Kind of wish this could even go faster. And we've still got a little bit of unemployment. Let's get the carpenter, let's get some of our guilds in here. Let's get a couple of carpenters guilds over here. Let's get the bricklayers will be the main attraction on this area. And let's get our stonemasons, a couple of stonemasons to do the stonemasons will take the limestone that we get over here and put it, apply it to the monument. The bricklayers will, of course, lay the bricks, and the carpenters will make the scaffolding we need to get up there. And we're going to have some stuff we're going to have as burial provisions, but that's cool. We'll set that up. Unfortunately, we got plenty of time for that. Now, our new trade route, was it Kadesh? I believe it was. They buy, oh, we can sell more papyrus. Let's go for that. It's a land trade route, and they will buy linen, and we need to be making linen anyway, because eventually we're going to have mortuaries. So I think what I'd like to do is go right up here and put in some, put in our weavers and some flax fields. So let's go flax farms. Three. Let's do 6 like that, and let's do a road that comes out of here and goes straight down, and then crosses over like this. And then we can do an irrigation ditch that comes like that, and that does them all. That's it. So block that off. Let's get another work camp and clean this out. And let's put in some weavers. And let's have a storage yard that accepts all linen. Be nice to have one down here that would get all linen. Beautiful. And it wouldn't hurt to have a few more people come into town, so let's put some housing. Okay, that should do for now. And actually our food is fairly good. Let's go over here and let's put in a storage yard right here that gets grain. And let's start feeding this little housing block here. The bazaar that buys grain, and let's, since this is a reload, a load of a save, we're going to have to restart the gods. And what are we doing over here? We can start feeding this this little community as well. And buy grain. And we can give them some entertainment very easily. 1, 2. That'll be the booth. That'll be the 1, 2. Okay. Booth. 1, 2, 3 will be bandstand, and 1, 2, 3, 4 will be that guy. And actually, yeah, they can recruit easily. They don't even have to have that one. And we will give them fire protection because they're kind of hanging out there by themselves, like so. And it'd be nice if we're going to do that if there was actually somebody to entertain them. So we'll put a dance school and a conservatory and a juggler's booth out here. Let's see how that goes. Okay, this is a reload. Let me see. Okay, we need more forts. More forts, please. We've used up those spaces. Let's go out here. We got plenty of room out here to put in more forts. Let's go. We're going to stick with this. Going to go in debt. Okay. Violate. There we go. That's a good one. Okay, so we've got 3 fully equipped archery forts. Got a 4th one on the way. Got some definite beauty issues right through here. Big time beauty issues, probably here as well. There we go. Okay, do you see that? We're not getting farming. That is actually a defect. I'm going to do a quick save, and then I'm going to reload. All right, so at the point I did that quick save, I got interrupted, and I actually shut down the recording, and then I came back and loaded and finished playing the game and finished the game. It was beautiful, except that I forgot to turn the recording back on, so I didn't have a recording of the gameplay, so I was talking to myself, I guess, that whole time. So I thought rather than going back and playing it again, from wherever the last save was, that I would just take you guys on a tour and tell you what happened. So we're going to zoom up and look at the whole city first. So here we go. Let's zoom way out and look at our finished city. We ended up, here's our downtown. There you can see the finished mausoleum in the downtown. It's a nice big downtown with a lot of industry all around it. Then we've got our little area like over here. This is the area that we set up so that we could have the connection to the Kingdom Road and our military recruiting and our pottery businesses and a bunch of wharfs and a couple of forts. And then way over here, I can't go over there. Okay, way over here, we've got our 2 pyramids finished. I had a huge brick business going. Ended up developing this much more than I thought I would. Took it to common residence. Same thing over here. Took these guys over to common residence all over the map. And realized that my calculations on people were a little short. So ended up adding it at the end, right out here. Ended up adding a small senator block that just took the ordinary cottage in order to finish off the population requirements. We ended up with a culture rating of 70, I think it was. I'm not sure what it is right this second. Let's see. well, 65, but I think it was 7. It might have been 65, might have been 70. 65 was our target. And you can see we hit all our goals and everything. It took us, remember I said I thought a 20 would be really good. 20 to 25 would be pretty decent playing. It took us 26 years. So that wasn't horrible. It's not no speed. It's not a speed run, but it was good. I liked it. And, we had to do a lot with the weird map and the 2 pyramids and the mausoleum and the big old downtown and the whole bit. So anyway, I thought it turned out nice. I was very happy with it. A couple of weird things. One is before I built this block, I had a fort out here. In fact, if you'll recall, I think, you should have seen it. There would be a fort out here. I had added another fort. It wouldn't recruit. And that was after, kind of building this up and putting in the pyramid here. And I think that's a mistake because the recruits should have been able to take the ferry and walk along here and walk up through here and get out there. Because, look here, immigrants could. Why can't a soldier go out to his fort? Because we've seen them go over here, and take the ferry over to join their fort over on this side. So anyway, that was one weird thing. So I ended up actually deleting forts and ended up with 4 on this kind of the mainland, or actually the mainland plus this bridged area, and a couple over here kind of crammed in. I just threw the Senate House down as an afterthought. The Senate House in this design was always an afterthought. Wasn't really going after mansions or palatial estates or anything, so it was just there for the culture rating. I even tried at one point when I saw that the population was going to come up short to build over here, and it's just no, no thank you. But this worked out fine. And in fact, if I did it again, I think I would consider putting a decent sized block over here. Also, it opens up all this. It's a very efficient way to farm this really nice fertile land right here. So, you can have more and more farming. I think you saw that the farming stopped at one time, and that's right when when I stopped recording actually. So if you do a quick save and then load it back, it starts back up. I did lose about a year of farming because of that. It costs a little devolving of houses, but we recovered and didn't lose too much on it. And then this, I was concerned that it would stop once. It had stopped on me once. But I'm happy to say that this time through, and this is not always the case, but this time through, I was able to have work on these 2 pyramids over here and the mausoleum going all at the same time, and they did not seem to get in each other's way, which I thought was pretty cool. So anyway, there you go. There's the big old city. There's Rowarty. We finished the Pharaoh missions. I think I might go back and play the ones we skipped. I think that might be cool to just kind of give us a complete book of the Pharaoh missions. And let me know in the comments if you want me to keep going and do the Cleopatra ones, or if you'd like me to just stop. Either way, it's good. I can go play without recording. That's so much less work. But I'm enjoying making these, and I'm enjoying playing the game. And I do like this one. I mean, it turned out nice. 26 years is not bad, and this one is not easy at all. There's nothing easy about this one at all. So I hope you enjoyed that. I've enjoyed playing it, and hope you join me next time we play one. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe, and join us for our next Pharaoh, A New Era video. Thank you.